Hey everybody, it's Elizabeth and Joanne with World's Cup of Joe, Awaken Your Soul. If you're new to our channel, if you like our content, make sure to subscribe. This is your new home for balanced energy in your twin flame connection. And when we say balanced energy, this is the exact energy that not only draws your soul, your twin flame back to you, but this is the energy you want to stay consistent with so that you can maintain a permanent relating experience with your twin flame. And that's what both Joanne and I are doing. We are in permanent relating experiences with our twin flames after we had already gone through the dark night, the separation, all of that stuff. And we learned this is just energy. And once you can work with the energy, you can master this connection, seriously. So welcome. We're super excited to get deep on this topic.
Hello, our loves. Let me read the question. Does our life need to be in order to an extent before the potential of sustaining a permanent relating experience, or is it always purely about surrendering and soul alignment regardless of practical circumstances? What do you think, love?
Ooh, I love this question. No. If that were the case, we would never be with our people right now, right? Right, Joanne? We would never be with them if our life...
for sure. Yeah.
Because let's get real. We're always getting deeper and getting better each and every day, expanding ourselves to the best version of ourselves each and every day. So no, you can be with your person regardless of your current circumstances. The only thing that matters in getting your person back and being able to balance them and stay in a relating experience with them is being aligned with the energy of soul when it comes to your person. So we've said this before, you can be in mind about any other thing as long as you don't turn that into push energy towards your person. And what I mean by that, an example is, let's say I get really frustrated with my dogs, which happens all the time because they wake me up usually 2 or 3 times a night to take them out, go downstairs, take them out. Now, I can be in mind about that. I can be angry with that and frustrated, and it doesn't push my person. But now, what if the mind got really upset and said to my person, why don't you get up in the middle of the night? Why is it always me that's getting up in the middle of the night to take out the dogs? They're both of our dogs. Why don't you help me? Do you see a difference there? Do you see a difference there? One's going to push because one, I need something from him. The mind has expectations of my person that the mind is not satisfied with. And even merely saying that would be push energy and my person would pull. But now if I'm just in mind about my dogs being annoying, he doesn't care. He's right there with me and thinks that they're annoying. So that translates to the same thing. Do we need to be totally together? Everything has to be perfect with our lives for our person to come back? No, because there is no perfection, right? There is no perfection. There is just here and now and our energy. And energy fluctuates. We all know that we can take on energy merely by standing in a crowded room, especially being awakened. And some people have really, really sensitive, they're empaths and they're very, very sensitive to other people's energies. And it actually can be confusing. Is this my energy or is this someone else's? So we can't expect ourselves to be in this state where our energy is always balanced and perfect throughout every interaction with every person we have or every situation we have, when energy fluctuates. For example, you go to sleep, you have a dream that's totally fear-based. You wake up and you're now in this sort of state of fear, this state of anxiety because the dream felt so real, and it keeps you in that sort of energy until you consciously are like, I'm going to get out of this. I don't want to sit with this energy, so I'm going to intentionally focus my way out of it. So you can see how this now just becomes this conscious alignment of trying to find the right energy throughout the day. And again, all that matters in terms of your person being able to come back in and being able to stay with you is how is your energy towards them. You have to be in a place of no judgment, no expectations, and no preferences when it comes to your person. Anything else is irrelevant. It will not push to your person, but it is how you engage with them, how you have your energy towards them that matters. So take your time each day with yourself, grow into your best version of you, and you can have your person along with you. I'm going to tell you right now, Joanne and I have grown by leaps and bounds over the last 3+ years that we started working together. And we have had our people alongside with us the entire time as we have grown. And I don't expect my growing and my spiritual ascension to stop at any time. Like, I imagine for the rest of my days in this vessel to keep working on releasing mind, to keep working on my spiritual growth, my spiritual ascension, and keep trying to be the best version of me that I can be. And my person in turn will be on that ride with me. What are your thoughts, Joanne?
You know what's crazy is I used to think, so when me and my person were in separation and he was so obsessed with his work, he was so focused on every moment of his day was his work, and he was just so crazy about it. And I was like, maybe once he figures out his work, then he can figure me out. And then I realized maybe when I figure out my work, then I can figure him out. And I realized we both didn't need to figure anything out. I had to figure out who I was. I had to remember who I was, and I had to remember who I was not. I wasn't the fear. I wasn't the mine. I wasn't the one that needed my person and our life to be perfect for us to be together. It was simply just recognizing I am soul and that I am perfect. Soul is perfect. And the circumstances in my life and his life doesn't matter because we are soul. We are one soul. And so this connection doesn't require you to have a certain circumstance in your life, in your person's life, other than you remembering who you are as soul and remembering that your person is you. So you can't project any needs, any expectations, any preferences from you. Because anytime my person would run before, during separation, it was because I needed him to do something or be something or show something to me to show me that we are one, when I don't need anything from him, because soul doesn't need anything, because soul already is everything. And so the whole journey is to become soul. The whole journey is to remember who you are. The whole journey is to become so detached from the mind's needs of your person that you become your person. You embody soul because you are soul. Elizabeth's absolutely right. I didn't know that. So which one came first? Was it me finding my life and then my person came? Or was it because my person came back that my life came together? And it was not because of my person. It was me being whole and complete on my own, that my life situation just got better naturally. And guess what? My person's there too. But every day is a struggle.
Joanne, doesn't it? It almost felt like a conjoined part with both of those.
Sure. For sure.
Okay, I feel amazing. My person's there, and it feels so amazing to have my person here without addictive energy. It feels so amazing. I want to keep working on my life. Oh my gosh, it feels so amazing. My person's here. And I think all that does is not only does it allow us to keep focusing on ourselves because we know how amazing it feels by focusing on ourselves, but it also allows us to have this place of so much gratitude. There's not a day that goes by that I don't roll over and touch my person and think to myself, I'm so grateful that he's sitting, laying down next to me. And I'm so grateful that I don't have to ever worry about what he's thinking, doing, or feeling anymore, that I can just be grateful for this present moment.
Yeah. I think once you just are in acceptance of just being soul, being your best version of you, your circumstance, the life circumstances changes too. Because I was so focused on feeling this love of me, of soul, of presence, that my person craved me. And when I was feeling this good, being around things that weren't for the best and highest good. For example, having that 3D job didn't resonate. While I was feeling so good, aligning with soul, that the 3D job went away. And then I manifested Elizabeth and manifested this situation, like with my 3D job no longer being my job. How did that happen? Well, I was aligning with soul so much that things that were not for me went away. And things that are matching that vibration came. So yes, naturally, your life situation will get better the more you align with soul. And naturally, the more and more you align with soul for you and not for your person, the more and more your person will be there too. So which one came first? Was it because my person came that my life situation got better? Or is it my life situation got better, that's why my person came? And it's not because of my person. I really want to stress that. It was me.
Yeah.
I became better.
When it was us loving ourselves wholly and completely first that allowed our person to come back in, and then it became this merging of just love, I would say, in all things relating to our lives.
Not just our people too, but like our friends. The friends that came in our life became our soul tribe, right? Even our relationship with our family. It's never been better. Why is that? Well, soul doesn't attract things that is not the best and highest good. Soul doesn't mess up. And this, I mentioned this in one of our videos, but like we just spoke with a client who was like, I've been watching your videos, I've been binge watching them, and I manifested my person just from watching your videos. And that's exactly what we teach. We teach you how to align with soul, how to align with your best and highest good, how to bring all of the abundance and love and joy and peace that you are, which naturally brings in your person. So you, my love, are in control of your life. You're the creator. You embodying the love and peace and joy and the abundance that you are, being soul, being the love that you are, will bring in all of the love that you are vibrating in the external as a byproduct. And that's the answer. The answer is not, let me solve this stuff so my person can come back in. Let me just start feeling good right now. Because that's where the game changer happened. I started waking up for me. I started waking up to meditate. I started waking up to ask myself what I wanted to eat. I started waking up to feel into the love that I felt, and recognizing that love that I felt had nothing to do with my person. I felt so good feeling in this vibration of love that of course my person would come back, and not only my person, but all of these other beautiful souls listening to us, helping you all align with this love, are also bringing in your person. Why is that? Because you're vibrating in the energy of love. You're vibrating in the energy of soul. You are literally emanating this balanced soul energy. So it's a natural byproduct of bringing in your soul, bringing in your best life, the more and more you're aligned with your soul. It's crazy. I can't even imagine waking up to the old me. Like, it's so far away from this moment here. I was completely like changed because it was a different consciousness. My consciousness that I was in before my person came back was in separation consciousness. I was in fear-based energy. I lived in so much fear, my loves. I was in mine every day. And now I'm hardly ever in mine. And if there's even a second of mine, I catch it, I watch it, and I go back into this place of peace, this place of love, where it's not ever worth staying in mine for so long because I start to feel it in my body. So you will start to bring in your amazing life, and your person will naturally come in too without even looking for them. Because you feel so good just being in the now. So everything will naturally match itself. But I think if you're looking for your person to come in so that your life situation can be better, because we've had situations like that where clients are like, well, once my person comes in, I'll figure that out. But I'm telling you guys, all that stuff got figured out after. And I think they all haven't been solved yet. You know, like I was saying, this journey is really hard. There's some days where me and Elizabeth are ugly crying. There's some days we're high vibing. It's the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like if our life situation was determined of our person being in our life, they wouldn't be here right now, because that's not what it's determined through. It's determined by our ability to stay and align with soul for us, and never needing our person ever to be with us. And naturally they're with us because they're us. It's because we know who we are, remembering who we are. When you start remembering who you are, your best life starts coming forward, and your person's going to be there, and they haven't left, and they're never going to leave, because who would want to leave their soul? It's so addicting. The client that we talked to earlier today was like, I was trying to have her feel into unity consciousness, and she said the last time she was in it, her person just showed up at her house for no reason, no rhyme or reason. It was like boom, because that's literally the energy that you embody when you align with consciousness. You're in the energy of love, and your person's there too as a byproduct without even trying. And so when you are in unity consciousness, all the things that look bad from the mind goes away too, because the ants and the dirt and the mess all around you looks like it was supposed to be there. And you start to feel into the perfection of the now. And the mind, who has all these things wrong with everything, start to see all the things you have gratitude for. And you're right, love. Every day I have so much gratitude. Like, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for every moment, every moment. Thank you, soul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And soul keeps bringing me more. And my person's there too. So we hope this helps you, my loves, and helps you recognize that you don't have to look for that perfect destination to be in to be with your person. Your person is going to be there once you start remembering who you are as soul, and that's your only responsibility, is to align with soul, never needing anything from your person, because they are you. We love you guys so much. We hope you have an amazing day. Bye, love.
Bye, love.